Welcome to Quiz Gecko. Rocks are ancient and amazing. What do you know about rock cycle? Let's test your knowledge about them. Ready to start? Let's go.
What type of rock is formed from cooled and solidified magma or lava? Sedimentary, metamorphic, igneous, organic. Great! It is igneous rock. What type of rock is formed by the accumulation and compression of sediments? Sedimentary, metamorphic, igneous, organic. Good job! It's sedimentary rock. What is the term for a rock that forms from the alteration of existing rocks due to heat and pressure? Sedimentary, metamorphic, igneous, organic. Yes, it is metamorphic rock. What type of rock is marble? Sedimentary, metamorphic, igneous, organic. Metamorphic, marble is formed from limestone. Which rock type is characterized by having bands, also called foliation? Sedimentary, metamorphic, igneous, organic. Metamorphic rock. What is the term for a rock that has been changed by the addition of new minerals or the alteration of existing ones? Sedimentary, metamorphic, igneous, organic. Metamorphic rock. What type of rock forms from the remains of living organisms? Sedimentary, metamorphic, igneous, organic. Organic rocks like coal or limestone. Coal is formed from compressed plant material that accumulated in ancient swamps. Limestone is formed from the shells and skeletons of marine organisms like clams and coral. What type of rock is gneiss? Sedimentary, metamorphic, igneous, organic. Great answer! It's a metamorphic rock, formed from granite. What is the term for the process by which rocks are transformed into other types of rocks through heat, pressure, and chemical processes? Metamorphism, sedimentation, lithification, erosion. The answer is metamorphism. What is the term for the process by which igneous rocks form from the cooling of molten rock? Crystallization, sedimentation, lithification, erosion. The answer is crystallization. When magma cools slowly underground, large crystals form, creating rocks like granite. But when lava cools quickly at the surface, small crystals or glassy textures form, creating rocks like basalt or obsidian. What is the term for the formation of sedimentary rocks from layers of sediment? Metamorphism, sedimentation, lithification, erosion. Lithification is the process that turns loose sediment like sand, mud, or gravel into solid sedimentary rock through compaction, which squeezes the sediment, and cementation, where minerals act like glue to bind the particles together. Which process involves the removal and transport of rock particles by wind, water, or ice? Metamorphism, sedimentation, lithification, erosion. Great, it is erosion. Which process involves the breakdown of rocks into smaller pieces by natural forces? Weathering, sedimentation, lithification, erosion. Weathering. What is the term for the solidification of magma in underground chambers? Mechanical weathering, chemical weathering, intrusive cooling, extrusive cooling. Intrusive cooling. What is the term for rocks that form from the cooling of lava at the Earth's surface? Sedimentary, intrusive igneous, intrusive cooling, extrusive igneous. Extrusive igneous rock. What is the term for the natural process of breaking down rocks through chemical reactions? Mechanical weathering, chemical weathering, intrusive cooling, extrusive cooling. Chemical weathering. Which type of igneous rock is formed from lava that cools quickly on the Earth's surface? Basalt, sandstone, slate, granite. Good job! Keep it going! It is basalt! Which type of sedimentary rock is composed of mineral grains and has a layered structure? Basalt, sandstone, slate, granite. Good job! Keep it going! Sandstone is a sedimentary rock composed of sand-sized mineral grains, primarily quartz, that are cemented together and often display visible layers or bedding planes. Which metamorphic rock is formed from shale? Basalt, sandstone, slate, granite. Slate is a metamorphic rock that forms when shale, a fine-grained sedimentary rock, is subjected to low to moderate heat and pressure. What is the name of the sedimentary rock that often contains fossils and is formed from the shells of marine organisms? Shale, pumice, limestone, clay. Limestone is often formed from the shells and skeletons of marine organisms like clams, coral, snails, and microscopic sea creatures in warm and shallow ocean environments. Which type of sedimentary rock forms from the deposition of mud and clay in quiet water environments? Shale, pumice, limestone, clay. Shale is a sedimentary rock that forms when fine particles of clay and silt are compressed and cemented together over time and become solid rock. Which type of sedimentary rock is formed from the accumulation of organic remains in swampy environments? Shale, pumice, limestone, coal. Coal. Dead plants accumulate in ancient swamps where swamp water preserves them from complete decay, then layers of sediment bury the plant remains, and over millions of years, heat and pressure compress the material into coal. Which type of rock is often formed from volcanic ash and has a vesicular texture, meaning it is full of tiny holes or air pockets created by trapped gas bubbles? Shale, pumice, limestone, coal. Pumice is formed from frothy lava during explosive eruption. It is so light it can float on water. Which type of rock forms from the compression of clay and silt? Shale, pumice, limestone, coal. Shale is a sedimentary rock that forms when fine particles of clay and silt are compressed and cemented together over time and have a thin clay-like texture. Which type of sedimentary rock is commonly used as a building material and is formed from marine organisms? Shale, pumice, limestone, coal. Limestone is used as building blocks in crushed stone, but mainly as the key ingredient in cement for making concrete, used in roads, bridges, and buildings. What is the primary component of sandstone? Quartz, pumice, obsidian, marble. Quartz is made of silicon dioxide, which means each quartz crystal is composed of one silicon and two oxygen atoms bonded together. What type of igneous rock has a glassy texture due to rapid cooling? Quartz, pumice, obsidian, marble. Obsidian is formed when lava cools so rapidly that crystals don't have time to develop. Which rock type is characterized by having crystalline texture and forms from the evaporation of water? Rock salt, pumice, obsidian, marble. Rock salt is a sedimentary rock with a crystalline texture that forms when salty water evaporates, leaving behind salt crystals. What is the term for the original rock from which a metamorphic rock swarms? Sediment, parent rock, magma, sedimentary rock. Good job, just keep it going. Parent rock. What is the term for molten rock beneath the Earth's surface? Lava, parent rock, magma, sedimentary rock. The answer is magma, while lava is molten rock above the Earth's surface. What do we call the natural process where rocks constantly change from one type of rock to another over time? Rock cycle, erosion cycle, sedimentation cycle, weathering cycle. Great, it's rock cycle. What is the term for the large, flat crystals found in some metamorphic rocks? Regional, contact, dynamic, foliated. Foliated refers to metamorphic rocks that have large, flat crystals or minerals arranged in parallel layers or bands, giving the rock a striped or layered appearance.
Which type of metamorphism occurs when rocks are heated by contact with molten magma? Regional, contact, dynamic, foliated. Contact metamorphism occurs when rocks are heated by direct contact with hot molten magma or lava, causing the surrounding rocks to change due to the intense heat. Quartzites and marble can be formed through this process. What rock type is formed from the compression and cementation of gravel-sized particles? Sandstone, shell, conglomerate, limestone. Conglomerate is formed when pebbles, cobbles, and sometimes boulders are compressed and cemented together. What is the parent rock of quartzite? Shell, limestone, sandstone, granite. Sandstone. When sandstone is subjected to intense heat and pressure, its quartz grains fuse together and form a very hard, non-foliated rock called quartzite. What is a mineral? A naturally occurring solid substance, including organic materials like coal and amber. A naturally occurring inorganic solid with a definite chemical composition and crystal structure. Any naturally occurring solid material found in rocks. A naturally occurring crystalline substance, whether solid or liquid. The answer is a naturally occurring inorganic solid with a definite chemical composition and crystal structure.